Hello, everybody, and welcome to Against the Fence. As you can see, this is not Sai. This is Breezy.
Sai?
Hello, Sai.
Do
Breezy.
look a little
Breezy
bit
Sai.
different.
In this video, we're going to be giving you our end of 2024 champion predictions for the flyweight division. Now, Alexandre Pantoja, at the time of this recording, is the champion and is set to face Brandon Moreno. Some honourable names that have had a good year.
They have, yeah.
Amir Al-Bazi's probably
Just
had one
about
of
to
the best.
say him, yeah. Just about to say him. Bazi's definitely won. Oh, he's taken on Brandon Moreno, isn't he? So whoever wins that potentially could be next.
Manel Karp and Mateus Nicolau are set to fight each other. You got Mohamed Makayev, who's going to be taking on Alex Perez the start of next year. So flyweight, I think, is quite popping at the moment in terms of fights booked. Does Al-Bazi beat Moreno?
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's the toughest of tests for Al-Bazi because he's been looking very, very good. But he's got a tough test, and Moreno, can he do it? I don't think he can. I think Moreno beats him. But then does Moreno get another title shot if it's Pantoja? I don't know. But if it's obviously Brandon Royval, them two go at it. It'd be a good fight. So,
yeah. So that puts Brandon Moreno straight back into the title
100%,
fight.
yeah.
With that. So that's a good shout.
This is why we put these little feelers out, putting the matchups out, seeing who could potentially win. Then you think, wait a minute, if he can beat this fighter, then that circumstance can happen. You mentioned that everyone that's sort of doing really, really well in the division. Obviously, we've just mentioned we've not seen the outcome of Pantoja versus Brandon Rival. Obviously, two-guy, he's fighting as well, isn't he, on that card? Or am I thinking of someone else?
Who?
Yeah, he's fighting Cody Durham, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
I can't pronounce that surname. We'll have to...
Ulanbekov.
Yeah, that's the one. So, Ulanbekov is fighting Cody Durham on this fight, on the same card on UFC 296. So, again, some of these fighters could make some leaps and bounds in the division. A whole year is a long time to make leaps and bounds in the division. We've seen it in the past. But, all-important question, boys. Who do you think... before we get onto it, any thoughts on any potential matchups that you think could either happen?
Yeah, Breezy, do you think that Makayev beats Alex Perez?
Yeah, I do. I think Makayev's probably going to be the champ.
Oh, at some point
in a year's time.
Yeah,
really? I know he's hungry. He's young. He's hungry. He's looking, and he's been quite vocal about wanting to do it as young as possible.
Yes, he's just struggled to get fights, though, really, hasn't he?
No one wants to fight him because he's that much of a threat. I think the other thing against him is he needs to try and stop sustaining injuries and getting in them really difficult positions, because if he continues sustaining the injuries like he did with his leg recently, he's not. I don't think he'll do it in the next year.
He wants to be the youngest champ as well, and you look at it, he might have to potentially fight 3 times next year.
I was thinking, is it got to be next year for him to be the youngest champ?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. So he beats Alex Perez. He'd be in the rankings 7th. Yeah, it all depends who's next. Because you think if he could beat someone like, let's say Al-Bazi loses to Moreno, if he fights someone like Al-Bazi next, he's just about there. It all depends who he fights after Perez.
See, if Cape beats Nicolau, I think it'll be Cape, because they've been going backwards and forwards on it.
Got a bit of beef,
So they both move up one.
Yeah, that's true. That'd be a good fight as well. Really good fight.
Oh yeah. But then even still, if you do Makayev versus Cape, then Makayev, if you beat Cape, are you really there for the title fight?
No, I think you've got to fight one more.
Yeah, I agree.
You've got to fight one more.
So that might delay him a little bit.
Yeah, he's got to have a good year. Like you said there, Breezy. I think he's got to at least fight twice, if not 3 times. But it depends who he fights, because you think, Alex Perez, is he actually going to fight? So we're sitting here now saying that he's fighting Perez. Who knows? He might not even be fighting Perez. Perez could pull out, and then he could even fight Cape next. And then you think, gosh, he's in at 6. Then if he fights someone like Kai France or Bazi, he could be there.
That's what I mean. Looking at it, it's like if Perez does pull out, then your only option above him would be Kai France. But then the question is Kai France ready and fit at that point?
Willing to defend his ranking as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's enough talk for this flyweight division. Obviously, you've just mentioned, are you still going to be sticking with Mohamed Makayev to be champion by the end of 2024? Breezy?
Yeah, I am. As long as he stays free from injuries.
Oh wow.
And
Yeah.
stays active. Yeah.
Joking?
For me, oh mate, this is actually
It is.
really hard. I think it might still be Pantoja. I'm gonna stick with Pantoja. I'm gonna be a ballsy one.
Yeah.
Purely because, like, you know, he's beaten a lot of these guys already, and I feel that after this Brandon Moreno second win that he's had, now that he's got the belt, I think he's gonna be even better.
Yeah.
Performance-wise, he's just gonna have that championship rub.
Yeah, no,
And I think he gets past
I agree.
Royval.
I agree. I'm sticking with Pantoja as well. I just think his levels above. Well, I wouldn't say levels above because obviously he had a great fight with Moreno, and I think Moreno has had his time up there. And I think the likes of the young guns like maybe Arbazi could slightly beat him. I did say earlier I think Moreno beats him, but it'd be a good fight, give or take. I think it'd be a decision out of the either two, and someone will snip it. But yeah.
I think Brandon Moreno could be the flyweight Max Holloway in this division.
Yeah, it could well be. But yeah, I think Pantoja, I just think I'm looking at the stylistically, him against everyone else. I think he's like, if he was to ever fight Makayev, you said Makayev would be chat. I think Pantoja subs him. Also, most importantly, we've all picked someone, but we're missing the main man, Mr. Brown.
Let's get size pick. Now, size pick is going to come up on your screen in just a second.
Ooh.
But for us, here we go. Let's see. Oh, he's on Pantoja as well.
Pantoja as well.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
So
okay.
3 of us are going for Pantoja. Breezy's going with Makayev.
Oh, he's bold.
Oh, he's bold. I think he might take this, you know?
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
I look forward to a year's time.
All right. Okay. Cool. That's our picks for flyweight division. Get yours in the comment section below and stick around and click on the next video that's coming up your way.